Once upon a time, in a little village by the sea, there lived a curious boy named Timmy. Timmy loved looking up at the stars and dreaming about far-off places. One day, while playing near the old lighthouse, he found something amazing, a shiny, golden telescope half buried in the sand. Timmy picked it up and dusted it off. As soon as he peered through the lens, something magical happened. The telescope began to glow, and suddenly, Timmy was no longer in the lighthouse. He was standing in a bustling city with tall buildings that touched the sky. People in strange clothes were rushing around, and colorful flying cars zoomed by. Timmy's heart raced with excitement. "This must be the future," he said aloud. He looked through the telescope again and saw a group of kids playing with robots in a park. "I want to visit them," Timmy thought. With a blink, the telescope whisked him away to the park. The robots were friendly and invited Timmy to join them. They showed him how to fly a tiny hoverboard and even taught him to speak in robot language. After a fun-filled afternoon, Timmy looked through the telescope once more and found himself back at the lighthouse, but the magic didn't stop there. Timmy looked through the telescope again, and this time, he saw a dinosaur. The next moment, he was standing in a prehistoric jungle, surrounded by giant trees and thunderous roars. A gentle brontosaurus lumbered by, and Timmy giggled with delight as he climbed onto its back for a ride. After exploring the dinosaur world, Timmy returned home, but not before promising the telescope that he'd always take care of it. He knew he'd never stop exploring with his magical, time-traveling telescope. Every day after school, Timmy used the telescope to visit different places and times. He journeyed to ancient Egypt, rode with knights in shining armor, and even visited the moon. Timmy's adventures taught him one very important lesson, that the best thing about traveling through time and space was sharing those experiences with others. He invited his friends to join him on his adventures, and together, they traveled to places beyond their wildest imaginations. And so, Timmy's magical telescope continued to show him worlds full of wonder and adventure, filling his days with joy and his nights with dreams of the places he would visit next.